Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
Okay. Okay, today we are holding our fifth group discussion. I am Fadila as a group leader, group 94.
My name is Noridaya Mutabalim.
With name, my name is Alichi.
My name is Luang Larwan.
My name is Altaipo. My name is Siti Aisyah.
Hi, my name is Aina Safuram.
Hi, my name is Prashana. My name is Siti Nur Hidayu.
My name is Lau Hansin.
Okay, so everyone is here, right?
Yes.
So we start our discussion. Okay, we are here to review about 3 our movie that we choose, which are Titanic, Maze Runner, and Hunger Games. Okay, first we talking about Titanic. So, anyone want to start about the opinions? Their opinions about the Titanic movie. Leon?
Oh, yes. Among the 3 movies that I like the most is the Titanic, because this movie, I think that this is the movie is a great movie that I ever seen before. Yeah. About a man named Jack fall in love in first sight in Rose, and what else? And then I love the scene that I like in this movie is when Jack and Rose trying to escape from the Titanic, which is going to sink into the ocean. Yeah. And lastly, Jack saved Rose, and he gave chance to Rose to float on the wood to save her life, and Jack also gave hope to Rose by keeping telling her another boat will come, don't sleep, don't give up. So I love the scene.
This movie about the romantic,
Romantic.
between Jack and
Rose.
Yes, I want to talk about this. I also among the 3 movies I like the most is the Titanic. This is a romantic and love story, and it is from a real story, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I really like it. Compared to the Hunger Games and Maze Runner, I'm not really like that because it is too fake. Yeah, visual effect is not real and won't happen in our Earth. It happen our Earth, something like the Hunger Games. We need to hungry day, and then people need to die, need to survive like that. It's not impossible in this Earth. Until I die also won't happen like this. Before we watch like this kind of movie, so I don't really like that type of movie. So I compare to that 3 movie I like the most is the Titanic. Is because this is from a real story, and this also show the humanity of the person in our real life. Like for they willing to betray their friend, their family just to get survive. Besides that, they also choose like the first class can go first, can survive. The third class you wait, you die, your business that is problem. But the first class they wish so they can survive. This is really happen in our real life, so we really need to think about this problem. Can it continue be like this? So I like this movie. Okay, how about you?
Among these 3 movies, I like Titanic the most because I know there are those who are like this movie because they like love story or are fans of Leonardo or admire the special effect. But I think the brief of the film success is better explained by the way it touches universal feelings. What about?
I want to add something. Among the 3 movies, I also choose the Titanic. First, I love the theme for the movie. The theme is about 2 people from different social classes fall in love, and when the doom vessel collide with the iceberg, and their love between Roses and Jack, three ways to survive everything that happened. And I love the. I choose Titanic. This is because in Titanic we can see there is many best scenes and all memorable scenes in this movie. Yeah, the most best scenes in the movie is the when the Jack and Roses make the flying scene. Yeah, Jack teach Rose to fly in front of the Titanic, and I think that's the best.
But this movie cannot be watched the
Below 18.
below 18, yes.
Because
Really?
there's a
It's okay, but I think it's okay for the those who is above 13 because nowadays many teenagers, students, they tend to fall in love.
Yeah.
They tend to couple with they just fall in love with each other. If they watch this movie, they will learn something. It's about loyalty.
Yeah.
They know, okay, we like this Rose, she still remember Jack until she's 83 years old, right?
Yeah.
So from this movie they will learn about the loyalty. Besides that, they also can learn. We choose a boyfriend or girlfriend. We don't see their appearance and also their social status. Right? Nowadays, most of them, I want to be her girlfriend, his girlfriend, because she is rich. Because he is rich, like that. Okay, so this movie suggests for 13 and above, so that they can learn this moral value lah. How about anyone?
Any other
Support?
Any other movies?
Yes, but I don't really understand the Titanic because I think Maze Runner is more thrilling.
Yes.
Yes, Maze Runner means. Okay, I like Maze Runner because it talk about respect. Respect unite us all. Respect is very important, as we know in Malaysia. If we don't respect each other, we'll never achieve the peace we are having right now. Look at us. We are sitting on the same table with the different race. 4 different race. Malay, Chinese, Indian. Three. I'm sorry. And it is also talk about the we should think out of box. As a generation Y generation, we should think out of box. Because if we are very noob inside the box, we cannot go far.
The movie also we cannot imagine that movie that they can do like that.
Yes.
Unexpected, yes. With the wall, the maze, the river.
Yes.
Because I like the most like the wall, the 17
Section 7.
section 7 wall that they search their way to out from the maze. And in this movie also have moral value like determination. Minho and their friends try to search always
In the maze.
always try to find a way to out from the maze.
Yes.
And Thomas also be a runner to search to try to find
The way out.
out from the
Yes.
maze. And also the river
So scary.
is so scary. It walk like
Yeah, it was actually a machine,
Yes,
but surrounded
machine.
with a monster.
As for me, in my opinion, I like to watch The Maze Runner too because the movie teach us about brave. We have to be brave in our real life, right? Okay, from the movie, Thomas is has been chosen as a runner even though he is a newbie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then he solved the riddle of the maze, and he become one of the runner to find a way out with the others with the clique. And apart from that, Chuck also show brave. Yes,
The little boy.
he is the youngest among the teen boys, and he is able to live with them. Even he is the youngest one. and he follows Thomas and the other boys to find a way out from the maze. Then it shows that he is brave enough to face the circumstance in order to get out from the maze.
Despite of his age.
Yes. Okay. Besides that, the movie also tells us about friendship. Friendship is necessity in the glade. Without a strong sense of community based on personal relationship, the glade was not able to survive. Okay. Thomas able to make friends with Chuck and also with Minho as they went together in the maze to find a way out. And finally, they have found
The way
a
out.
way out. Luckily. Okay, how about you? Hidayah?
Thank you. For me, I also totally like about Miss Rana, about any other clothes, because actually I like action, mystery, and thriller genre, because Miss Rana contain these three genre. I actually don't like love scene. Maybe I'm more to thriller genre.
I want to love story and
Wow.
romance. Like passionate. So cute, right? Okay.
Miss Rana also filled with the amazing great actors. They actually like is Kim Holly, who play as Minho, and Dila O'Brien that play as Thomas. And I actually think that this movie teaches us many moral values, like all of you says. First of all, is we should never give up. Like Thomas, she never give up. He never give up. He always want to. He become obsessed to find out from the maze. He always want to try to find ways out from the maze. Other than that, cooperation between Minho and Thomas. They cooperate together to find a way out, so that all the gladiators can come out from the maze. And between the gladiators, when the last part when they want to run away from the maze, all the gladiators kill the grievous. Yes. Actually, in this movie, I actually like the grievous. Yes. Although it's scary, disgusting. I also like when that griever kill that many actors, right?
Wow.
So
That's the feelings you
yes. Other than that, Miss Rana also contain many great scenes and contain some great perspectives that actually involve the night marriage, River. Also contains many great scenes where Thomas saved LB. I like that part where LB got stung. Thomas bravely go into the maze to save LB. At the end, he in the maze. He does not run away from the maze. That's in my opinion.
How about the Hunger Games?
So the third one, Hunger Games. So while I agree with everybody that both the movies Titanic and Maze Runner is very nice, I also want to add on with the Maze Runner part about the symbol where you have the how all the people they are. If you think about it, right, it's like people living in the maze. They are like it's more like children. How we are when we are kids, we are protected, and then to go out of the maze and face all the obstacles is like us being adults. So I thought that was the symbol of the movie. And speaking of symbols, I like Hunger Games a lot because it's very, very symbolic. Now, yes, and it's very nice. It's better than both the other movies because what is this? It has romance and it has thriller. Romance, yes. It has two boys, not one. Okay, so combination, and because I like it.
It's not very obvious.
Katniss, yes. Katniss Everdeen, right? She's in love with Gale, her first boyfriend in the movie. And then when she volunteers during the game,
she has to pretend to be in love with Peter. So that moral value shows understanding her. Like Gale, I don't know how he could stand to look at his girlfriend kiss another person on camera. That part was just interesting for me, that fight, you know. Then the second part, the violence part, what's this, since you like violence, remember all the killing scenes and how the children all will die. That part, I don't know, for some people they might like that, and also I was just saying that it claims to both audiences. And then I also, I think this movie is suitable for both boys and girls because it has all the slow scenes and the fast moving action scenes. Also the visual effects in this movie is of the first class because it's a modern movie. So you look at how Peter camouflaged in the water and everything. It was very, very well done, and it's not as fake as the Maze Runner's Reapers. Sorry, like Titanic also can lah. It's not so bad, but Titanic was made in 1997, so it's like it's quite old. But this Hunger Games was made quite recently, I think 2013 or 2012. So I think that's why it's a lot better. Now the negative effects of the movie is of course all the killing scenes, then the coach being drunk and things like that. But also we can look at a lot of positive effects where we learn about the real world and how we can see that the rich people keeps on getting richer and they watch poor people kill each other for sport. So that part of it really touched us lah. So we should actually learn from it and do something about it. And then we can see that how this movie is both futuristic and also historical because the killing scenes is like the time during the gladiators. They use that, they mix the gladiators time, then they use Running Man. Anyone watch Running Man? If you think about it, Hunger Games use Running Man like the games to kill each other. Everything they mixed and then they made Hunger Games. So I'm just saying Hunger Games fans, Running Man fans would also like this movie, I think. And it's also, what else does it? It shows positive values. It shows love towards a sister, how she steps up for her sister, and also how she's so selfless and she'll take care of the small girl Rue. So I think there's so much positive effects in Hunger Games, and I think that's why it should be number one. Yes.
Yeah, in Hunger Games, there are a lot of bad scenes. Like Kenny's found Rita hiding under the stone and he was injured. Then this one you can feel touched, and the moment when the small girl Rue die, you feel sad. This Hunger Game is very thriller. In my opinion, it's more thriller than Maze Runner. No. I don't say that Maze Runner is not good, but if I compare the story outline, I would prefer Hunger Game because it's more meaningful compared to Maze Runner. But Maze Runner is good also because in these three movies, Maze Runner have the most moral value.
Yes.
Yeah, is it? Then for the first one, Titanic, very romance and
I don't know so many moral values got or not.
The first movie is like is good for the teenage above or older means elder because actually that movie is more like relaxed type. It does not give a lot of moral value like give some you have to be like that. But I can find similarities in the Hunger Game and Titanic that there are a difference between the rich and the poor. Yeah, a very obvious situation that we can see. And I want to conclude that for people who like romance, then they will prefer Titanic
Sure.
So
Hunger Games is okay.
yeah, people who like thrill, action, misery, then they will prefer Maze Runner. Then
People who like both.
People who like both,
they will
choose Hunger Game.
Thank you.
Yeah, Hunger Game is more like adventure.
Yes.
But after hearing all of you, then in all of our opinion, I conclude that actually the best movie to recommend to others is actually Maze Runner.
Yes.
Yeah, because in our 20th century now the moral value of the movie is the most important thing. Actually, Hunger Games is good, Titanic is good, Maze Runner also very good. Actually, three also very good in visual effects, sound effects, then the language are also very good.
Comparison
But
Titanic is 18 years ago's movie, but the visual effect is not
correct.
not
It's not
bad.
that advanced, but it's very good.
But also good already.
Yeah.
18 years already. We now 20. We still watch the movie.
Yeah, we still
And then
talking about the
still
movie.
many people talking. Many people also watch this movie. So I feel why I ask you why they want to choose this movie to watch. Is it other movie also right? So I feel that Titanic is most recommended to the audience.
Yeah,
Audience to watch.
Titanic is very good as yeah, it's very good as how to say in 1997, then they can have such graphic effect.
Yes.
Then the story, even when we are kid, then we start watching this movie until now.
It's so famous until
Then
now.
the
also.
story is very it's not just famous to me. The story is quite easy to understand, and I think those people who have TV
Maze Runner is very
understand.
hard to understand. Really.
Yes, Maze Runner is hard to understand. Hunger Games is a lot better. So many.
Even words I cannot understand at all.
Yes, I don't understand at all.
I don't understand what people want to take people go inside there to hungry and then to fight with the
They keep each other to survive.
True movie has its own specialties.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
Titanic is very well known. Like we watch, means people who have TV, like just now I say, everyone, I think we have watched it once at least in a lifetime, right?
Yes.
Then the Maze Runner and Hunger Game is more like a new movie,
Yeah,
modern
new
era.
literature.
Then it's more high tech lah. The effect all is more high tech. So it have its speciality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Depends on the
So
customer
wait.
who like that.
So she's saying that in conclusion we agree with Maze Runner being the best choice
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Because all of the teamwork and based on us lah, since we're all in the same age group.
Yeah.
So the misalnya that we want to recommend so other people
Yes.
to watch.
Actually, no need to worry. Titanic, no need to recommend also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
people will watch it. Then
So-
Hunger Game is more like Maze Runner. When you type in the internet Maze
Yes,
Runner,
yes,
you will see
yes.
Hunger Game. Yeah. So 3 movies are best.
Yes.
So any extra things, addition that you want to say about your movie, and you still feel that I wish to say.
I know not much to say, but I just want to say Sean.
Very cute. So today Shana is very cute.
Yeah.
Shana is
so
so
cute.
cute. 3 movies is good. Then
Okay.
the best one is Maze Runner.
Yes.
And others.
Yes.
Okay, so that's all for today our discussion. So we'll meet next time.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.